Yeah, I want to go first. I want to kill him fast and hopefully just not get blown out by griffins.
That's a good hand.
Assuming there's land on top of our deck?
Aren't we on the play, too?
Yeah.
I think that's fair to assume.
What does this do exactly? It ponders, hopes to find a bunch of land, and then
actually
nothing happens?
Do you want to go to 6? Like, I think this is okay. We just have to draw a lot of lands.
It doesn't seem to have any way to win or anything.
It has Sarah and Bell Tower if we draw a bunch of land.
If we draw a bunch of land off the top, only one of which is probably...
Well, our whole deck is basically 2 drops.
Ponder doesn't rearrange the top. It's not preordained. Like, if we like the top 3, we have to keep all 3 of them.
Do you want to mulligan this?
Kind of. It doesn't seem like it'll win unless we just rip land after land in a 16-land deck.
Yeah, but I really don't want to go to 6 on the play.
I think we have to.
That's better, I guess.
Well, yeah, really. Divination's kind of good, yeah. So we traded a Sarah Angel for a Great Sword and lost a card somewhere? Okay, sure.
We can't keep that.
If we keep that, we never get off of 2 land, huh? Alright, whatever. Yep. Okay, there we go. That might work.
It's a good draw.
Yeah. So now we just Mana Leak his Griffin Sentinel? Or do we Mana Leak the Griffin Rider? Yes.
I'd get rid of the Rider.
That's the question. If he plays the Rider, do we give it a Mana Leak?
Yes.
I would assume yes, because it seems to be the threat of his deck aside from Sun Titan.
And Archon of Justice.
Archon of Justice is pretty threatening, I suppose.
It's very threatening.
Yeah. Don't really like how this hand turned out, but whatever. Griffin Rider, I assume.
That's probably why you kept your hand.
Yeah, I'll leak that.
That means he doesn't have the Rider.
That seems threatening enough. Well, he does have the Rider and doesn't have a Griffin to follow it with. I'll leak that. I need to buy some time while I acquire some kind of creature in this hand.
It's a creature. You need the land, though. Divinate. Oh.
I like it. We'll play the bear, put the... No. Alright. Okay, so we just need to get something that's a good target for Spirit Mantle. Or, like, land. Alright, so you have your Griffin, which is okay. No, it's pretty annoying, because... Alright.
Oh.
Well, at least we can kill that with Turn Frog.
Yeah, and then block it. Ha. Ha ha.
Yeah, sounds pretty bad. He's going to need to have a pretty weak opening to be beat by this hand.
He appears to be curving out.
So far. Yep. Again, huh? Do you have multiple of like each of these cards? I know you have 2 of these. So Arbalest Elite is actually 2 can't be dealt with. So this is actually just really anti-phantasmal right here. Alright. Well, Island would have been good. Plains was bad.
We can Ice Cage the Arbalest, and that seems pretty good.
Kind of have to.
Yeah.
Unless we can like convince him to attack with it and turn it to a frog and beat it up. Yep. Griffin Sentinel. Tearing our deck apart. What can you do?
Cry.
You can hope he doesn't have like a billion of them every game. And you can be wrong.
4 cards left in hand. Bunch of lands. Don't go Archon. Don't curve out. Oh my god!
2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, sure. Sure, whatever. Okay.
So,
this can LD us out of our blue mana, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's an issue. Well, if we get a land, we can play Bell Tower Sphinx.
And that holds off the Archon pretty good.
We didn't.
That holds off the Archon pretty good,
too. Until he draws like Goblin Warpaint or something stupid. This is just annoying. Yep. Losing to Griffin Sentinel. Good times.
We're at 18.
He's shutting down our entire deck. Like, this thing is... Oh,
really?
Geez, he found the Rider. Wow.
It's okay. We can...
Sure.
That's awful.
This is like what I was hoping he would draw, but...
No, that's awful.
Why?
Because now we can't turn to Frog and block it.
were we depending on that happening?
Yes.
What are we turning to Frog? The Griffin Rider?
Yeah, so we don't take a bazillion.
More hoping to just draw land and play Bell Tower Sphinx. Yeah, this is my plan. Turn to Frog was just incidental.
And Abolisher. Blah. The bad Grizzly Bear.
He's better than Grizzly Bear. He's shutting off our turn to Frog, although it can be used offensively. It just usually isn't.
I think he just finds found his mountain.
No. Well, if he's got the Sun Titan too, then I think he's got it. I think he's got it.
Well, we can experiment. Oh no.
Experimental what?
Oh no.
Why would you do that? Alright, so we're gonna lose to a really bad player. Which is fine.
Really? I guess we block and mill him for one.
Yep. And then I make my guy pro creatures. Haha, take that. Maybe we can mill him to death, I don't know.
No Scepter. That's kind of nice. It's nice too. So,
yay.
Experimental up the thingy.
Oh, Azure Mantel's alright.
Azure Mantle?
Azure Mage and Experimental. It's a combination of the two.
Nice.
I guess a pro creature's Azure Mage would be a pretty good card. Alright.
So
take that.
If we equip the Greatsword to the Bell Tower Sphinx, it can kill the Griffin Rider if he swings.
It can kill him really fast.
That's also true. No. Oh.
That's bad if he draws more creatures.
Yeah.
And I don't draw Celestial Purge. I guess when he's got Grand Abolisher out, I can't, get the extra value out of it, but whatever. There isn't really any extra value, just surprises him and maybe makes him do a bad play.
Hopefully.
Alright, draw. Land, huh?
So, Greatsword equipped to Bell Tower Sphinx.
I'd rather draw a card.
Yeah,
I'd rather draw a card.
Equipping to Bell Tower Sphinx doesn't really do much, but it's kind of neat.
It's pretty bad.
Ponder.
Alright, do that too. Draw more cards. Those all seem pretty good.
Image Bear Merfolk.
So
Cool.
if I get an Archon of Justice, that's pretty good, right?
Let's not shuffle that. That doesn't target, so it doesn't knock off the Ice Cage either.
Right.
That's cool.
I don't think I can really... Should I attack him?
No.
Get him for 3?
No, you don't.
Well, I mean, we can just hit him for 6 at any time if that'll kill him. So that's always nice.
It's true, I guess.
So now we just need him to not draw things that aren't creatures.
Crimson
or he
Mage.
could draw a Crimson Mage again.
That's awful.
Why?
Because
it knocks off the Ice Cages, yeah. That's probably the worst thing he could draw.
Why?
Although he doesn't seem to know how to knock off Ice Cages, because he didn't do it the other time he had the option to. So, yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, but I'm assuming this is one of the best openings his deck can do.
I suppose he kills our Azure Mage. Nope.
No, he just burns us. That's fine. Okay, so maybe he'll just die. Goblin Arsonist, alright. So he's carded out. Yeah, well, you're playing these red cards. Why didn't you play those game 1 and 2? That would have been great. I would have loved the fight against Goblin Arsonist.
Okay, so he doesn't know how to knock off Ice Cages, evidently.
Right. He doesn't actually play very well.
Really? We will absolutely block with a...
Right. What are you up to here, guy?
Mill 6, okay.
You can attack with both, get in for 1?
Nope. Mill 6, cool.
Alright, so this guy just isn't... It doesn't mill 6, because he doesn't take any damage. But it just wastes his guy.
Taps him. Okay.
Okay, so...
And we know our next draw.
Right. Okay, so Phantasmal Image targeting the Archon is good.
And then we play Greatsword.
And then we can swing for 3, I guess?
Wait, why would we swing?
Because we need to kill him fast before he draws a creature.
Alright.
I mean, if he draws a creature, we're done. Like, it's over. Okay. So get in for 3, then block with the Archon.
And then draw a card. Wait, can we activate Azure Mage with Grand Abolisher out?
I don't think so. No, we can't.
Okay, so
It's
is it
better
better
to
to
just-
play Oral Merfolk or Greatsword or draw a card?
I would assume it's better to use
Greatsword.
to play Greatsword, but I don't know. Let's play the Greatsword.
Alright.
Alright, this is pretty dicey. He needs to draw like 3 non-creature spells in a row, basically.
Alright.
Okay, see how it goes. And he draws a plains. Okay, that helps. That's one. 2 more, and I might have a way to eke out a win if he continues to misplay.
Crimson Mage hopefully still doesn't know how to break guys that have ice cages.
Right.
Yes? No?
Ideally, he doesn't. We can still use triggered abilities, I believe. Yeah, okay. Why are you doing that? Why would you do that? Oh, okay. So you're attacking with everything. Alright, well that actually is pretty good, because it allows me to kill a lot of your creatures.
Well, Beltar blocks the Rider.
I think our blocks should be like this.
And then the Bear blocks the Grand Vulture, take
Right.
3, go to 5.
I think we should trade the Azure Mage for the Crimson guy.
Yeah.
And take 1. Yeah, that
Sure.
seems pretty good, right?
Sure, we're only taking 1.
Like, this is the way to do it, right? And then he can't figure out how to use the Crimson Mage at some point and just blow us out.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the way to do things.
I mean, I don't like losing the Azure Mage, but whatever. Alright. Them's the breaks. Okay. Oh, that killed him since his Griffin died. His thing shrunk. I didn't even realize that would happen.
I didn't either. I was just staring at it. And
Okay, so we play 2 guys, equip up our dude, swing in for
6,
10? Kill him in 2 shots. Kill him if he draws a blank? That's awesome. I mean, I realize I'm really scrubby and basically maybe beating a bad player, but shut up, guys. I want to win.
You're absolutely beating a bad player. He didn't even Crimson
It's actually taking all of my skill to beat this guy. And I don't know that I'm going to win, because he could just draw like a Titan and kill me.
Yep.
Die. But I know he doesn't have any tricks up his sleeve unless he like somehow cheated and saw that his top card is Sun Titan.
That'd be quite impressive on Moto.
Yeah, I'd like to know. And he draws a plains, so I win? Well, I feel kind of bad, but
I don't.
I feel kind of good.
I don't feel bad at all.
I feel somewhat ambivalent about this whole thing.
That's fair.
I think it would be a dick move to say good game to this guy, because, in all honesty, he had me. Oh, he ran out of time. That's just even worse. Whatever.